there! Thanks for joining me again. In this video, I'll be discussing how you can prove your conjugal relationship. I understand that proving spousal relationship or a common law relationship might appear a little bit easier. But just knowing how to prove the conjugal relationship will obviously assist when you submit your application. With the proving the genuineness of the relationship, it is very similar, despite what many might think, when you file the application for conjugal, similar to a spousal in common law when you prove that genuineness. So some of the things that you want to provide for the officer are record of your correspondence, so ways that you communicate with your partner, gifts that you guys have been giving each other throughout your relationship. If you have traveled to see each other, whether it being to that particular country that your spouse is at or your partner's at, or whether it's a different country, you want to include those travel itineraries. Photos, if you've been together places, not only just with each other, but also with each other's families and friends. Letters that you've written to each other throughout your relationship. Reference letters from friends and family that can attest to your relationship. Your personal statement outlining not only how, where, when, and so forth you've met, but also the difficulties you guys are facing in regards to either getting married or being in that common law relationship. That's very critical. Other common things in proving the bona fideness of the relationship is perhaps you might have children together, or your partner may have children with another individual, but you are the one as the Canadian citizen or at the Canadian permanent residence who provides financial support for not only your conjugal partner, but his or her children. If you share some of the living expenses, perhaps you're sending money to your partner due to some, financial difficulties your partner is facing back home. Whatever makes your relationship unique. Definitely when it comes to conjugal relationships, it is a more difficult application than a spousal or common law, because there's another onus on the applicant to demonstrating why you cannot get married. Again, a common reason would be you file the visitor visa application to come and visit your spouse or your partner, but the visitor visa has been denied. Remember, the obligation is still on both sides. You have to prove that neither of you can travel to each other's countries and be with one another so that you can meet that common law requirement or get married and meet that spousal requirement. So conjugal is really reserved for those who are completely barred from being with one another, either through regulations, immigration is keeping you apart, the laws of that country and the laws of Canada are not letting you be together, or there is possible other issues such as the laws of the foreign country is not allowing you to get married, because certain countries there's specific requirements that you need to meet that might not comply with the requirements of Canada. So you have to outline the difficulties you're facing in not being able to do the spousal sponsorship or the common law. So you kind of check that off to say, I can't do a spousal sponsorship application because of this reason. I also cannot do a common law application because of this reason, and therefore I qualify for the conjugal for this reason. Again, to repeat, in regards to showing the bona fideness of your relationship, the requirements are very similar to spousal and just to reiterate, in regards to showing your bona fideness in a conjugal relationship, the requirements are same as spousal and common law, except the onus is a little bit further in demonstrating why you cannot do the other two applications. Prove that with political, financial, regulatory issues you guys are facing. Put as many documents to explain your story included in your submission or your cover letter to the immigration officer, and then you can submit that application. If you would like us to review it before you submit it or would like further assistance, we're always here. Do give us a call. Thanks very much, and until next time.